This video reviews SoftBank Group's financial results for the second quarter of fiscal year 2025, covering the period from April to September 2025. SoftBank Group is a Japanese multinational holding company. Recently, SoftBank Group has been focusing more on AI and robotics, including investments in OpenAI ARM and ABB Robotics. In the first half, this strong performance was primarily driven by a $14.6 billion rise in the fair value of its investment in OpenAI, reflecting the significant appreciation of AI-related assets. SoftBank reported a record-high net income of 2.9 trillion yen, which increased by 1.9 trillion yen year-on-year, far exceeding its previous record. As a result, SoftBank Group's net asset value grew to 33.3 trillion yen, up 0.9 trillion yen from the previous quarter. Its financial stability also improved, with loan-to-value LTV decreasing to 16.5%, down 0.6 percentage points from the prior quarter, while its cash position rose to 4.2 trillion yen, an increase of 0.6 trillion yen quarter-on-quarter. SoftBank achieved record profitability and strengthened its balance sheet, largely due to the soaring valuation of OpenAI and other AI-related investments. In the first half, SoftBank's net sales increased 7.7% year-on-year to 3,736.8 billion yen. Income before income tax more than doubled, rising 152.3%. Net income surged 190.9% to 2,924.1 billion yen. The improvement was mainly due to a significant rise in investment gains. Within that, the SoftBank Vision funds recorded strong gains, largely driven by the increase in the value of investments such as OpenAI. Overall, SoftBank achieved a major recovery in profit thanks to valuation gains from its Vision fund investments, despite weaker results in other segments. On September 30, 2025, net asset value increased to 33.3 trillion yen, reflecting a rise in the value of SoftBank's holdings, mainly driven by the higher valuation of OpenAI. LTV, loan-to-value, improved to 16.5%. Indicating a stronger financial position with reduced leverage relative to asset value. Cash position rose to 4.2 trillion yen, showing enhanced liquidity through monetization activities and disciplined financial management. SoftBank has an improved balance sheet with record-high asset value, a lower debt ratio, and strong cash reserves. SoftBank's NAV reached a record 36.2 trillion yen as of November 10th, showing a steady increase driven mainly by the rise in the valuation of OpenAI and other AI-related holdings. ARM also remained a large contributor to the overall NAV. As of September 2025, the Vision funds had achieved 58 public listings, including direct IPOs and investments at IPO. The pipeline for upcoming listings remains strong, with late-stage portfolio companies such as ByteDance, TikTok, and PayPay filed for IPO. These companies are potential candidates for IPOs or other liquidity events, supporting a robust pipeline expected to drive SoftBank's asset growth and investment returns. PayPay is a Japanese mobile payment service and digital wallet jointly operated by SoftBank and Yahoo Japan. PayPay has become one of Japan's most widely used mobile payment platforms. PayPay's number of registered users exceeded 71 million as of FY2025, meaning it is used by more than 1 in 2 people in Japan and by around 2 out of 3 smartphone users. GMV, or gross merchandise value, representing the total value of payments processed, grew 25%. EBITDA, which shows operating profitability, doubled year-on-year. ARM is a British semiconductor and software design company, known for its energy-efficient processor architectures, widely used in smartphones and other devices. ARM's revenue for the first half reached a record high, showing continued business expansion. ARM's operating income also improved, up 14% year-on-year. This reflects strong demand for ARM's energy-efficient chip designs across multiple industries, as well as solid cost control. ARM grew cumulative CSS compute subsystems licenses, with major companies like Microsoft and Samsung adopting them for automotive, PC, mobile, and data center use. Record revenue and profit reflect strong global demand and wider adoption of its next-generation compute subsystems, reinforcing ARM's central role in AI and semiconductors. OpenAI is an AI research and deployment company that develops advanced artificial intelligence technologies, including large language models like ChatGPT. OpenAI completed a recapitalization, forming OpenAI Group PBC. After completion in December 2025, ownership will be split among Microsoft, SoftBank Vision Fund 2, employees and investors, and the OpenAI Foundation. It clarifies the balance between its nonprofit foundation and for-profit business and improves governance and transparency. SoftBank made a large follow-on investment in OpenAI through SVF2, strengthening its role as a key long-term partner and financial supporter of OpenAI's global expansion. OpenAI has shown rapid global growth, with ChatGPT surpassing 800 million weekly users by October 2025, demonstrating its unmatched global reach and engagement. OpenAI's annual recurring revenue more than doubled to $13 billion by July 2025, driven by strong growth in ChatGPT subscriptions. Additionally, SoftBank Vision Fund 2 invested $1.45 billion in OpenAI's October 2025 employee share sale, reinforcing its commitment as a key partner. OpenAI's soaring valuation, user growth, and revenue make it a core part of SoftBank's global AI strategy. SoftBank Group is working toward its long-term goal of creating artificial superintelligence, ASI. To build ASI, SoftBank Group focuses on 4 key areas: chip, data centers, power, and robot. SoftBank Group has newly acquired ABB Robotics. SoftBank Group is shifting from software-only AI to combining AI with real robots, aiming to create a unified platform that drives the next generation of AI technology. ABB's robotics business is headquartered in Zurich, Switzerland, and engages in the development, manufacturing, sales, and servicing of industrial robots. The division has approximately 7,000 employees worldwide, indicating a significant global presence. It is the second largest company in the global robotics industry in terms of both revenue and cumulative robot shipments. Wayve, an autonomous driving company backed by SoftBank Vision Fund 2, uses AI trained on global data to drive without high-definition maps. In April 2025, Wayve adapted its model for Japan, achieving strong performance with just 1–2% of local driving data while improving results globally. This demonstrates Wayve's scalable, AI-driven approach to self-driving technology, with SoftBank supporting its expansion in Japan. Nuro, one of the SoftBank Vision Fund 1 portfolio companies. In July 2025, Nuro announced a next-generation autonomous robotaxi program with Lucid and Uber, combining Lucid Gravity EVs, Nuro Driver, and Uber's network. Launching in major U.S. cities in late 2026, the plan aims for 20,000-plus vehicles worldwide over 6 years, marking Nuro's shift from delivery to large-scale autonomous mobility. SoftBank's role in Japan-U.S. strategic investments in energy and infrastructure. Building on a $550 billion government MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, SoftBank, through Entra One Energy, joins major corporations to fund up to $332 billion in critical projects, supporting clean energy and infrastructure while reinforcing its global investment influence. SoftBank generated significant cash inflows through asset monetization. It sold ARM and T-Mobile shares and also monetized NVIDIA and Deutsche Telekom holdings, raising several $1 billion. SoftBank increased its margin loan capacity using ARM shares, leaving a substantial portion still undrawn as of November 2025. SoftBank is actively managing its investment portfolio using asset sales, structured financing, and borrowing flexibility to secure liquidity, fund new investments like OpenAI and AI infrastructure projects, and maintain strong financial stability. SoftBank announced a 4-for-1 stock split, meaning each existing share will be divided into 4 new shares. The split will take effect on January 1, 2026. As a result, the minimum investment for one trading unit on the Tokyo Stock Exchange will drop from about 2.2 million yen to 0.5 million yen. This move aims to make shares more affordable, attract a wider range of investors, and improve liquidity. Stock price. This chart over the past year shows the stock price in Japanese yen at 21,910 as of November 12. This chart shows the stock price in US dollars at 75 as of November 11. Since the stock price had already surged on AI expectations, there was no significant movement after the earnings announcement. Current PBR is 2.18 and dividend yield is 0.20%. PR is not available since earnings per share has not been disclosed for this year yet. Compared with the past few years, the stock looks expensive in terms of PBR and dividend yield. Due to growing expectations for AI, the stock price has sharply risen recently and is now relatively expensive compared to the past. Conclusion: SoftBank Group delivered record financial results, driven by strong valuation gains from AI-related investments such as OpenAI and ARM. Net income and cash position all reached new highs, while financial stability improved with lower leverage. SoftBank's strategic investments in AI, robotics, autonomous driving, and infrastructure are guided by its long-term goal of achieving artificial superintelligence, ASI. Initiatives such as the OpenAI partnership, ABB Robotics acquisition, and expansion of AI-driven mobility technologies highlight SoftBank's focus on long-term innovation and growth.